We're Nice Horse, and you're watching Q&A with Lady K.
Let me stop you right there. You hunted me again, and I swear, you sweet, sweet thing is gonna sting when you find out ladies everywhere. Don't need no mansplaining. Don't need no mansplaining.
Well, congratulations on your CCMA award nomination for Interactive Artist or Group of the Year.
Thank you.
That is so exciting. Now, besides winning, what are you most looking forward to?
Actually being invited to things for a change, I guess. We're so used to just sneaking into events, so this is something very new and different for us.
Now, talk to me about your journey from starting Nice Horse to getting where you are today with a CCMA award nomination.
It's been fast, I will say that. We started this band, it was 3 years ago that we took a girls' trip to Hawaii just to drink Mai Tais and write songs just for fun. And so to think that that was only 3 years ago, and the band truly, we were just like, oh, this will be a fun drinking band. And then it actually, within 6 months of doing that, we were opening up for Tom Cochran, and that's when things got real serious while still having fun. And it's been a bit of a whirlwind, to be honest. Like when we found out we got that nomination, I did shed a bit of tears because I sometimes feel like we just started this band, and sometimes I feel like we've been at it for a long time because we've been friends for so long. So the relationship between us goes back a long time, but the band itself is still new. So we've had a lot of incredible opportunities come our way, and just as we go through it all, I think we all just look at each other and be like, we're doing this together. So.
And how did you all meet originally?
Oh man,
boy.
I guess you and Brandi go back the longest.
Yeah, Brandi and I. This is how Brandi and I met, and I wish she was here, but she had other commitments. I know, how dare she? Yeah, Brandi, am I right? We say that all the time. I'm such a Brandi. So Brandi, I was playing a solo show. I was doing a solo project for a while, and she saw me on breakfast television or something, and she's like, that girl looks nice. So she came to my show and walked up to me, and she's like, hey, my name's Brandi. I think we should be friends. And I said, yeah, we should be friends. I'm Katie. And I swear to God, that's how we became friends. Yeah.
That's awesome. And then how did you two join?
Okay, so I met Brandi then through my sister because they were both working as flight attendants and worked a flight together. And I was playing, this is the weirdest story, I was playing a lot of orchestral music at the time. I was a bassoon player. And Brandi said she was looking for a bassoon player for her solo project, which is like, nobody does that.
Needle in the haystack.
No. And so my sister says, oh, I know someone. And she got off the plane and she called me and she said, I think I got you a job in a pop band. Mm-hmm. I was like, you obviously have no idea what I do. But sure enough, she gave me Brandi's phone number and I called her and we played music together as a duo for like 4 years. I think, and then that's how I met Katie, is through Brandi. Yeah. And then the three of us met Tara. Just through.
They invited me to jam with them, and then they haven't let me go home since. I'm a little worried, but
you're being held hostage.
A little bit. Chains are tight, but whatever.
No, that's okay. We feed you.
As long as they're treating you well. Yes.
For the most part.
How would you differentiate yourself from other female country bands? What's that little unique sparkle that you ladies have?
We are actually, and people I think maybe don't always know this when they hear our music or see us do interviews, we're the only self-contained female country band in Canada and maybe in North America, although we always feel like maybe there's one out there we just haven't found yet. But it's just us on stage. So I'm the drummer, Tara's the electric guitar player, Katie plays banjo and acoustic, and Brandi's a bass player. So it's just, this is the band. And I think that there's tons of great female artists, especially on the Canadian country scene. But that's the element that really sets us apart.
And what challenges do you face being an all-female band?
People think not knowing that we're a band. They're like, there goes those singers. but yeah, and trying to fit all our shoes in the tour van is another really hard difficult one. Yeah, it's really...
It's really a lot of makeup concerns.
Oh, man, it's tough. No,
Wardrobe.
but wardrobe's really hard when we can't share everything.
We're constantly fighting.
The pillow fights get really out of control. Okay, we'll give you a serious answer. No, I think what it is just being, I guess sometimes people don't expect that maybe we can play our own instruments and do what we're doing. Right. So we do face a bit of, we have our song Mansplaining, and we did write that from experiencing a lot of that. But you know, I think we wrote Mansplaining as a way to make a lighthearted joke about it, to make it something that people can talk about. It doesn't have to be serious and negative. It's just a thing that happens, and we actually say lady splainin too, because sometimes girls do it too, right? It's not just a man thing. But that is a challenge for sure. And then of course there's still, people always have that discussion of, do women get played less or get played more? And you know, and we just try to navigate through things as positively as we can.
Now, speaking of mansplaining, because I really do like that song, and your video is so entertaining. Like, I was watching it and dying, and then I showed my mom, and she was loving it, and it's like a whole family thing now. But whose idea was it to make it retro?
That was a collective, wouldn't you say? Because we had a lot of ideas for that music video, and it was really hard to find one. And I think that was a combination of management throwing ideas, us throwing ideas, a constant discussion of how we were going to do that music video.
You might even think it's sweet how you're putting in the effort. Don't you worry, baby, we're still gonna need your help to open up that pickle jar that's sitting on the top shelf.
And we worked with a female director, Lisa Mann, so we got to say that we got mansplained to all day. But it was important for us. We wanted to work with a lot of women on the set as well. And she is a genius. So she was really great to work with. She understood the vision right away. And I think that's partly why it turned out so well.
Well, the colors are great. The costumes must have been so much fun to wear and like test out, right? But how happy were you at the end of the video to be able to go back to 2018?
It was a whirlwind day too. Yeah. We shot it in literally one day.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, at the end of the video, I don't think we knew what decade we were in, to be perfectly honest.
Well, and I also loved the disclaimer at the end where you said no men were harmed. You guys are just too nice, right?
Maybe.
That's why. Where do you draw inspiration for your songs?
That is a good question.
All over. We're all writers, so I think that, and we do a lot of co-writing together with other writers, so I think it's kind of...
Yeah, I think what we focus on is having, we are a good time band. That is how it started, so you'll hear that theme about just having a good time, and then the rest of it really, we definitely want to be positive and also strong, you know, and so we're constantly searching for that theme in our music, because it's an important part of who we are, and we do try, like, we are very careful that when in our writing to never be bashing other women. We want to be, you know, girl power, like encouraging other women as well, so we always keep that in mind too when we're writing.
I have to ask, what's the meaning behind your name?
So this is a little bit of a long story too. Brandi's dad he's an old school cattle farmer from Rocky Mountain House, Alberta. And she grew up singing opera.
Oh, wow.
And all he wanted her to do was sing country music. And so when we formed this band and we're playing country, we're kind of batting around names, and we were thinking about Dean a lot, because Brandi was like, my dad is going to be so excited that I'm actually doing country music. And he loves this movie, The Man from Snowy River, which you probably have not seen, because it was made, like, neither had I before I met Dean Sidoric, but it features a very nice horse. So someone threw out the name Nice Horse, and it just kind of stuck.
You ladies, I must say, are the definition of Nice Horse. I know we just met, but you're so lovely to chat to, so sweet, and not only in person, but with your involvement with CanPraxis, too. So can you talk a little bit about this organization?
Yeah, CanPraxis is something that's really close to our hearts. It's an organization that provides support and services to veterans and first responders who suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. They're based in Rocky Mountain House, which is where Brandi's from, and she is actually also in the Navy Reserves. And my boyfriend is a police officer who suffers from PTSD. So he and I actually have done the program. They use horse therapy as kind of a tool to help sufferers of PTSD and their partners and spouses relearn how to communicate, because it's a an injury, it's a brain injury basically that really does kind of mess with your interpersonal skills in a lot of ways. So it's an incredible program. There's not anywhere else that's doing what they do, and having gone through it myself, it's like it is so helpful and it's so valuable, and so it's a cause that we're really proud to support.
Well, I was reading up on it, and it's awesome, and I'm so happy that you guys are supporting it. And for anybody who wants more information, they can go to your website because you have all the links and information at nicehorsemusic.com. And yeah, it was great chatting with you. You ladies, like I said, are awesome, so funny, so sweet. And congratulations again on your nomination.
Thank you.
Well, I'll be rooting for you with our fingers crossed, and hopefully we'll be able to chat with you when you come off stage and after your win.
If our hands aren't full of our award. I'm just kidding.
You better have time to talk to us.
You got it.
Well, I'd like to give a big shout out to Strut Entertainment for facilitating this interview, and to the Hamilton Public Library for hosting us in this awesome space. Oh hey, have you hit the subscribe button yet? Because I'd hate for you to miss more videos like this one.